Hey up guys, Carl from Retro 32 here. Just jumping on the A500 Mini bandwagon, I thought I would put together my little piece towards the whole controversy around this little device. Now, rather than me tell you about how to install games from USB and what games are on there and all the other crap that you probably heard from everybody else, I'm going it from a very different perspective, talking about what the device is and also what this monstrosity is below it. So A500 Mini, it's not for everybody. It's not some of the kind of hardcore Amiga enthusiasts that aren't interested. I think it's a great device. It's not for me. I'll have one, I'll probably have two, and I'll keep one in my collection boxed like it is. But I do think it's a good thing, because what it does is it makes the Amiga accessible. Now that can be a big problem for the Amiga, because it can be quite a high bar when it comes to doing some things on the Amiga, which not a lot of people, well, that's not for everybody. They want a plug and play experience in today's throwaway society. So as far as making this device accessible, making it visible, it's available in a huge number of retailers, especially here in the UK. You can pick it off the shelf, you can take it home, you can plug it into a TV, and you're away. You got yourself a nice little gamepad, which feels like a kind of a semi-modern gamepad. You've got a mouse, which, yeah, optical, which is quite nice. And yeah, it makes the Amiga accessible, and certainly for those people that might have had the Amiga when they were younger, it means that they can pick one off the shelf, say plug it in, and they're away. Is that a good thing? I kind of hope it is. Maybe it'll open up the Amiga community to more people that enjoyed them as well in their younger years, and maybe it'll also then open their eyes to other Amiga hardware, the proper stuff, and maybe they can become more involved in the Amiga community, and that's only a good thing, because once all us old farts are dead, that is pretty much it. So there we go. Great little device on the face of it, and as I say, it's not for everybody. If you do really want an Amiga Mini, you can't go wrong with one of these, the ultimate Amiga Mini, and maybe you can class that one as Amiga Mini, but that's the boy. Now, saying that, I did listen on the Retro Hour podcast. The creator of this device did speak about doing a Maxi, but in a different form factor than the 500. So I believe that the next iteration, the Maxi, will actually be in the 600 chassis, but we'll have to wait and see. So with that out of the way, let's look at what we've got here. As you can see, we are all plugged in, and you're kind of going to say, well, this isn't an Amiga Mini, and it isn't really. What it is imagining what the Amiga or the A500 Maxi could actually be. So here we go. Let's jump into a game, and we'll actually see what it is. Now, just quickly, from the performance that I've seen in this game, it is comparable with obviously an Amiga 1200, and I think that would go throughout all of the games, in that you should expect just about a 1200 performance from the device, if not a little bit more. But the nice thing here is that we can then use the Amiga 500 keyboard to make this a machine that many kind of see as what it should have been in the first place. So there we go. And you might be asking, how have I done this? Now, it's not rocket science. Taking the case off without breaking it is. And there we go. Maybe this is how the A500 Minis are born. This is actually my Amiga setup by the amazing Chris Edwards, who developed the Amiga 2 software, which is bob on. And as you can see, I've popped it in and out. I'm using my existing headers. I'm using my Tynemouth Amiga to USB adapter, and pretty much it turns it into kind of an Amiga. Now, it's not Amiga, nowhere near it. It's not the same. It's not even in the same universe as this. Now, this is amazing. once this video has been done, this will come out and I will go back to using the Pi Amiga, because it's, yeah, this certainly is it. This will get used now and again when I chuck it in a bag and take it to a friend's house, or it'll probably end up going on the wall actually. So yeah, this kind of utilizes the A500 Mini as a lot of people would kind of like. Now it's quite a novel little thing when it's like this. Certainly nowhere near as compact, but yeah, it does make for a quite enjoyable experience. So so there we go. Just with that in mind, just to talk about everything else, as I say, I do like the gamepad. Obviously it's more of a retro form factor than many joysticks, but obviously taking a lot from the CD32 kind of controller style, which I really love. So yeah, I quite like this. The mouse, not so keen on. Yes, it's a tiny bit smaller. What I really don't like is micro switch buttons. They don't have the tactile effect of the original Amiga mouse, but there we go, that's life. Very small thing, but as I say, it seems quite responsive, and obviously it's quite nice to have a laser rather than sticky eyeball mouse. So but there we go. I'm sure hopefully as time moves on, developers will add additional things, hard drive support, support for ADFs, so hopefully that actually should make this more of a usable device going forward, meaning maybe that you could pop it behind your TV, connect a keyboard up to it, and take it from there. But with that in mind, it's especially comparable to the Pi Amiga. Obviously you can pick up a Pi 400 for pretty much the same price these days, and with the addition of the gamepad, I think that it's not actually that bad a deal. But again, it certainly isn't the same experience as what you would expect from the Pi Amiga or anything like that. But yeah, overall, quite impressed, especially when you can enjoy it with a keyboard, kind of like you would expect it to be. So yeah, there we go. If you've got any questions, oh, on a side note, I will put a link in the description for these panels. They are available on, or these adapter plates, they are available on Thingiverse. I'll put them in the description. And also we do sell not this adapter board, but we do sell a USB adapter board for the Amiga 500 keyboard in our store. I'll put a link to it down below, also to the article which tells you how to make these. I even give the sketch download for those as well. That's just a small Arduino board. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, there you go. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments. Cheers guys, laters.